BANDOSHORTY, man, aka Bando, man. We on Word is Minds, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Real right, man. So like a young nigga, you feel me, man? Young nigga from Colorado, you know what I'm saying? Went out here for all his life, basically. You feel me? I had my dad for the first couple of years, you know what I'm saying? Like I turned like 9 and shit, then like he got like some health problems and shit and passed away, you feel me? You feel me? I stay with my mom and shit, you know what I'm saying? I was bad, I can guess you could say I was a bad young kid, you know what I'm saying? Like I turned around, you know what I'm saying? Started going to school and shit, you know what I'm saying? Started going crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how young shit was really, you know. I was always with my family, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't got no brother or nothing, so you know what I'm saying? Like I was always with my cousins and shit. Like them niggas is bad and shit, so you know, that's how I got bad and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. This is like around when I was like probably like 10, you know what I'm saying? Like young nigga had got his bike from his grandpa, you know what I'm saying? He used to have a bike. He used to go to my grandpa's house all the time and shit. I was with my cousin and shit, we used to have a bike and shit. We just running around the fucking block and shit. Young nigga seen this pool. You seen this pool, you know what I'm saying? He was like, fuck it, bro. We just gonna jump in this bitch, sneak in the motherfucking pool, bro. Sneak in the pool, you know what I'm saying? Bro drops his phone inside the pool. Fuck, bro. So we go back to the crib, bro. This nigga lie and say that this girl threw the phone in the pool, bro. So the girl, like next door neighbor, she literally looked like the house was right here, her house was right in front of our shit, you know what I'm saying? We started to go to her crib. We lied and said that her sister threw this shit in the pool. Nigga, my auntie go over there tweaking, nigga. She over there knocking on the door. She over there tweaking. My brother over there like just laughing and shit in the basement, bro. We over there laughing. She come down there. She like, bro, what really happened? Then niggas lied, bro. I didn't get my ass whooped because I was just like, I was following him. Oh yeah, you feel me? My auntie had bought me this goddamn MP3. It's kind of like a MP3 player, you know what I'm saying? Probably like 8 or 9. She got me this MP3 player for Christmas. And my mom, she was just putting music on there for me, you know what I'm saying? She was putting goddamn like Ray Shremmer and like J. Cole and goddamn Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Young Thug. She really put me on the Young Thug. Like my mom put me on the Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? And she put all this shit on there, and I just listen to this shit all the time when I get out of school. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing my homework and shit. I ain't gonna cap. I always remember that like that MP3 player because that shit had some fire ass shit on there. That shit had this one song, bro. It was this Ray Shremmer album, bro. When they had their side faces in the fucking album. Yeah, Shrem Life, bro. I used to have that whole album on replay, bro. Like that shit was just like some different shit, nigga. Like for a little nigga to be listening, I ain't gonna cap. And then like I remember probably like middle school when I really like started getting on SoundCloud and shit, and I found out about SoundCloud. I was listening to goddamn Trippy Red, Trill Sammy, nigga, goddamn Dice Soho, Rich the Kid, Soldier Boy. And this around the time when it was like on that underground era kind of shit, like they was some different shit. They wasn't really doing the mainstream music. Soldier Boy, when he was on the Trill Sammy goddamn verses, nigga, that shit was crazy, nigga. Lil Yachty shit was crazy back then, you know what I'm saying? K Supreme, of course, you know what I'm saying? K Supreme was raw. But I'm trying to think of the girl. Is her name like Candy Sean or some shit like that? She raw as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like his whole little gang, I was listening to that whole little like click song. It's just some good shit to listen to, but like the shit that inspired me to make music, I guess it was around like, it was a little bit before like Corona started, probably like 4 months before Corona started, like I was like making music and shit. People who inspired me, you know what I'm saying? Like Tony Snow, 10K Duncan, Wolfpack Mookie. Vontae really inspired me. He really inspired the fuck out of me. Yellow Bandana inspired me. Shit, them niggas like, I was just listening to them niggas like when I was in high school and shit, like 9th grade and shit. I guess when I like, you know, when I turned my junior, I was just like, fuck it. Like I can do this shit too, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just go record and shit. I mean, like a lot of my homies listen to my shit. It's not really no scene for real out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not no scene for real for like the type of music I make and like the type of people I fuck with. Like, it's not no scene for real out here. Like, the culture, like, it's definitely a culture out here. Like, you can definitely see a shit definitely like niggas is opening up to like some new shit out here. We got some new people out here that's like on some different shit. I don't really got a lot of people out here that listen to my shit. I got a lot of like fans out in Atlanta, Florida, and Texas and shit like that. But I mean, I got some people out. They still my top like listeners, like Colorado. The city definitely crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Like beautiful ass shit out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I was just fire as fuck. Niggas be going up. You know, we got some fire ass dispensaries out here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the cookie dispensary. We got a whole bunch of shit out here. You know what I'm saying? The people they ain't gonna cap. There be a whole bunch of pussy ass niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? You niggas don't really be on shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Like you niggas don't be on shit. Like you know what I'm saying? But like the vibe crazy though. You know what I'm saying? You got feeling fine women out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna speak too much on that, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, the za, man, the za is too exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas don't be smoking no za for real, bro. I say the za, you know what I'm saying? Got some good ass food spots out here, you know. Got some nice ass pop-up shops and like niggas that be making clothes and shit out here. Like, that shit be crazy. Streetwear out here kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's the crazy scene. Like, you don't really got no underground scene for real, but like the streetwear, hell yeah, niggas be fucking with that shit. School, get that shit done. Just get it done. Like, I had some problems through school, but I got that shit done, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit done, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't drop out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's stupid as fuck. But you don't even got to go to college, bro. Just get your diploma, get your GED, get something, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Just in case the shit that you got planned don't work out, that's the first word that definitely come to me. Get that shit done, bro. Because that shit, it's not for everybody, though, too, you know what I'm saying? It's really not for everybody, but, like, get that shit done. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Get your shit done, finish school. You want to go to college, go to college. You got some other shit planned for life, bro. Get your shit, go ahead and grind, bro. Hell yeah. I was really doing music on some like secretive shit, like just some shit that I would listen to. Like I had a couple homies in school that like was listening to my music and like I sent them songs and shit, but like I was just doing that shit to have fun. I never was really like freestyling in school. I mean, when I was going, I mean, like yeah, I had some times when I was freestyling sometimes, you know, but like nah, like I didn't take no classes for music and shit. Like I ain't do none of that shit. I was listening to music a lot, bro, and like nigga was just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. Let's more show some shit like that, you know. Was I in digital arts and shit? Yeah, I was definitely doing digital arts in class and shit, doing art classes and shit. And, like at that time, like I wasn't really like the fun of it. I was just learning how to do this shit for real. And like I don't know, that shit kind of like became a hobby. Yeah, before music. Yeah, before music. I was doing art before music. I used to play football and shit, you know. So like I was playing football and like after the football season, like I didn't really have nothing to do. I wasn't recording music right now, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just like I'm gonna draw and shit. I'm gonna just draw all the time and shit. And like I was also doing, you know, other shit, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But like I was just drawing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that shit was just like, I don't know, it was getting my thoughts out, you know. Instead of writing the shit, I would just draw the shit out. I was always in high school just listening to Soundcloud, you know what I'm saying? Like underground shit, Mookie and shit and all that and shit. Started listening to all the niggas and shit. I don't know, I guess niggas just got high one day off of some Xanax and shit. Shit, I just was like, fuck it, bro. Bro was like, we finna go to the studio and I'm in that bitch, nigga. And I remember my first song called Sippin' Lean, produced by Will. That shit on everything, on all tracks, you feel me? But like, young nigga made that song. I ain't dropped it until like, young nigga was just always keeping that shit like in the vault. I had mad songs in the vault. I had a lot of songs on all platforms before I took them down. I had a lot of songs in the vault. And I didn't drop that song until I turned, I was thinking I was still 16, but like I dropped it like a day later before my birthday, when I turned 17. So I was like, you know, fuck you, you know. It was more so like I didn't know if my shit was hard or not. But that was just like me judging myself, you know. Everything that I listened to my music was like, this shit it, bro. You know, I dropped this shit like, I don't know. Me being from Colorado, I'm like, this shit mad different. I don't know if you need to go fuck with this shit. And like I dropped Sippin' Lean, bro, and like, I don't know, King Veggies found out about the song. He hit me up, you feel me? He was like, gotta get some shit in. We ended up like just texting and shit. I found out that nigga was from Colorado, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We locked in and shit. I just hold the shit in the vault because I feel like, I don't know, at first I wasn't really like, you know, niggas wasn't really expecting me to make music because I was a football ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was playing football, so like, niggas didn't really know I was on that type of timing, you know. But at the same time, I was, you know, rapping while I was playing football, you know what I'm saying? So it was just some shit I was doing for like a hobby, you know. I was always youthful beat. I feel like I was always drawing though since I was like youthfully a kid type shit. So it just felt like that shit's so natural, you know. I'm just an artist, you know, at the end of the day. Yeah, Woo Wop, yeah, that's definitely one of my producers, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, you feel me? Me and Woo Wop, man, like when I first started really like dropping shit, you feel me, like on SoundCloud for real, trying to build my fan base. I just like got in this random ass group chat with like mad people in there, like Big Glove, Carmel, One Tay, One Lil Tay, goddamn, Woke Much, Nice. It was so many people in the group chat. And Woo Wop is in the group chat, you know what I'm saying? And he was just sending like snippets of his beats and shit on Instagram to the group chat. And I'm like, send me some of them shits, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hop on them shits, you feel me? I ended up hopping on this beat, and like after that, that's history. To be honest, bro, I got so many songs that's not on my SoundCloud no more for me and him, just because like the shit like it was taking space on my SoundCloud, you know. The shit wasn't, you know, it wasn't like how it's supposed to sound, you know. It was just shit I was just making, you feel me? But like in the vault, still like I probably got over like 60 songs with Woo Wop, you know what I'm saying? 60, 70 songs with Woo Wop, you know what I'm saying? Woo-Wop is definitely like a nigga that y'all need to watch out because he make all his beats on his phone. Niggas don't know that shit. That nigga be going crazy, man. On the phone, man. Y'all need to watch out, man. That nigga Woo-Wop crazy. I was doing like the no auto shit, you feel me? Like making this hard ass music, like, you know, raspy voice and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like shit was still going up, but like I just wanted to see like if I can go back and do what I was doing in the first place, you know what I'm saying? Like auto tune shit, you feel me? He sent me a high ass preset, you feel me? And I dropped my first auto song. I don't know, it was a whole bunch of songs. And because I recorded a whole bunch of songs when I got that preset, I was just making auto-tune shit. And I seen a change in my music, and I also seen like the change in like people like fucking with that shit, like actually tuning in to that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, I ain't gonna go back to that shit. We just do this auto-tune shit, you feel me? Go crazy, you feel me? We ain't gonna speak too much on niggas ain't true, man. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like that song was definitely the first song when I had auto-tune, you feel me? At that time, people were being crazy and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that, you feel me? Like, I'm really him. Like, you feel me? Like, it's really him. I can do the no auto shit and I can do the auto shit, you feel me? I can do all that shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas just don't know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I really want to do, you feel me? But like niggas don't fuck with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm seeing what niggas really want, you feel me? Cause like the niggas didn't really fuck with the auto shit, but they did. But when I dropped the auto shit, it was going crazy there, you feel me? Eating that shit up, you feel me? Well, shit, like when I was first recording, like I had bro record me, and like he had this little, like I think he was recording on Pro Tools, and like he had the own like little auto preset on there and shit. And we was just going to his house getting high as fuck recording this shit. That shit around like probably like shit Corona time, like quarantine. I was recording myself, and like I was just going crazy and shit. I had my preset and shit. You feel me? I was just recording. Yeah, I found out to record on. I was recording on Garage. I still record on GarageBand sometimes, but like I record on everything now. You feel me? But like I was recording on GarageBand. Niggas ain't true and shit. Like I was recording on GarageBand. And it was going crazy. You feel me? Like I was just like I ain't finna like go to no studio. I don't need to go to no studio. You feel me? Like that shit lame as fuck. Nah, I always been in the whole studio. Like I'm probably finna go to the studio just for like more professional shit, but like I never been to a studio, like in a studio environment. Hell, I always been like with the game and shit, recording and shit on the computer. Yeah, it's more comfortable. Like I mean, like to me, like a lot of niggas think it's more comfortable to go just record in the studio, and a lot of niggas just think it's way easier and more comfortable to record in the house by themselves. If you do it by yourself, you can get what you want out. Going to a studio and shit, like a lot of niggas be weird and shit. I mean, sometimes you can go to the studio and just do it yourself too. Though, you know what I'm saying? Get better quality there at the studio, but like at the same time, a lot of studios don't be doing that shit. I was producing when I like dropped my first EP. That shit was called New Flow. It was like mixed flows. It was like auto and no auto, and like I just learned how to produce and shit. I was producing on Melody on the phone. I also started producing on GarageBand and shit on the computer. Just started learning how to produce, but I don't produce no more. Like I just be like chilling out or recording and shit. I do make some beats sometimes here and there. I don't be selling. My song that got the most traction, like, you feel me, that got a lot of niggas' attention, and like, niggas really start noticing me and shit. With Shaq Swift, with Fuck Snow Double R, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother, for real, for real. PIW shit, for real, you feel me? All my niggas, you feel me? But hell yeah, that's the song that really got going crazy, and niggas really started fucking with my shit, you feel me? But hell yeah, shout out to Gassetti Worlds, you feel me? Shout out to Gassetti Worlds, that nigga going crazy, you feel me? Hell yeah, that's definitely for sure. 10K Duncan inspired type beat. Yeah, it was definitely online, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was online, you know what I'm saying? I feel me, I heard the beat, you feel me? I'm gonna send this shit to Snow. Like, y'all immediately heard Snow on that shit, you feel me? So I sent it to Snow. It took that nigga like a day or two to like react back to the message on the iMessage. I think bro was busy, you feel me? With school and shit. I was in school and shit too, so you know. He heard the beat, right? The nigga texted me back. He was like, bro, you gotta slide on this shit. I'm finna go dummy on this shit, bro. So he's like, bro, I told him to record a hook, you feel me? Just send me an open. Bro recorded that hook. And like he sent it back to me in like 20 minutes after he texted me that message, right? I sent it back to him like probably like 10 minutes after he sent it back to me. He sent it back to me. He did the last little end part, you feel me? It's only like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you feel me? Really didn't think that shit was gonna go up. Bro recorded a trailer to that shit on his Instagram, right? Like I was trying to have like a fire DJ page posted, like they had like a lot of followers so I can get a bigger reaction. But like that shit finna hit 10K now, you know what I'm saying? young nigga from Colorado, like, you nigga don't be like listening to the shit I be making and shit. So that shit was like, damn, that shit went crazy. Like, what? Nigga, when I was seeing that, I was like, gotta be some more shit, nigga. I made some more shit. That shit was going up. So I'm like, man, fuck it. We just gonna keep going up, man. Okay. In the past like 2 years, this shit definitely got bigger. Like, ever since I've been in this shit, like, you got a lot of niggas that do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And Mookie be out here, you know what I'm saying, fucking with us sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't personally met him. I've been to one of his concerts before, but I haven't personally met him. He be out here fucking with, like, some of the niggas that be in the plug scene, you know. K-Baby, shoot a couple of videos for that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, K-Baby from out here. I don't know if he from out here, but, like, he be out here. He be going crazy. Finna lock in with that nigga, too, you know what I'm saying? 80 Stacks, you know what I'm saying? And Colorado's native, you know what I'm saying? That nigga be going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Paper Addict, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Paper Addict, you know what I'm saying? That nigga definitely be going crazy, exactly. And they is for like the Colorado plug scene. King Reggie's and shit, you know what I'm saying? Savage Ken, Aqua, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of niggas that be like dummy out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be, you know, the next nigga, you know, next young nigga, Colorado on the map, you know what I'm saying? PIW putting in work, you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas gonna call it collective, you know what I'm saying? It's not a collective, you know what I'm saying? It's a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? My brothers, you know what I'm saying? Got fuck Snow, Double R, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Preem Nas, Woe, Big Glow, Cash, Vontae, G Beats, Sad, Balencio too, Woke, Knife, from Lil Wop. I don't want to miss nobody. I'm Diego, you got my nigga Sachi. Yeah, shout out my nigga PIW, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, PIW basically just putting in work, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get some young niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Like, guys just putting in work, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Snow started that shit, though. He hit me up one day. He was just like, bro, you trying to join PIW? At first it was a collective, but like, you know, niggas really started like talking to each other like every day type shit. So we build like actual connection and shit. So niggas be going crazy now, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to really like get our name out there, you know what I'm saying? Because next year niggas not playing with these niggas no more. Niggas trying to go crazy, you feel me? Like, niggas trying to really like stay focused and get to the money and this shit. Like, niggas been dropping mad songs, you know what I'm saying? In a month, probably like 16, 18 times this month. I would try to record like at least 2-3 songs a day. If I'm locking in, like really finna like record and some shit, like I'm finna record at least like 6-7 songs. Pick the ones that I really like out of that shit and send it to my niggas and see if they fuck with that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm locking in, I'm recording at least like 6-7 songs. Sometimes it be 10. It depends on how I'm feeling for real and what kind of beats I got at the moment. Sometimes I be keeping songs for like my albums when I know like that shit gonna go crazy, you feel me? Cologne like one of my top songs because I co-produced that shit, but like I made that shit in like December 2020. It's just like an old ass song. Sometimes I be recording with my like bros on the phone and shit, and like they listen to that shit after I get done recording to that shit. Damn, nigga, this shit gonna go crazy, nigga. And I drop that shit go up. It's all about like the recording process. You feel me? I roll me up some blunts, you feel me? I roll me up some splits real quick, you feel me? And I just punch in, you feel me? I get on the beat, you feel me? Punch in. I hit a flex real quick. I hit a dilemma. All my code producers, you feel me? Cold ass producers, you feel me? Get some beats and shit. Punch in on the motherfuckers all the time. I never like wrote in a song like, you know what I'm saying? I always punch in, you feel me? Hell yeah, like, you feel me? I smoke real quick, you feel me? And I just get my thoughts out, you feel me? When I first started rapping, I was like, you know, getting beats off YouTube and shit. And that's why I wasn't really dropping it at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And so like I just started locking in with like random ass producers. Like after that I just started locking in with like producers that were making plugs and making like hard ass plugs like Flex, Playboy Flex, you feel me? 3 Cloud, Rebel, just man, all the niggas, you feel me? The EP I got with Sherrill, you know what I'm saying? Like me and bro, we locked in randomly, you know what I'm saying? Like followed each other and like probably like a week later I was just like listening to his like music and shit and I just hit him up like we gotta get some shit in. Get to it. Was like the first song we made, you know. And like probably like a week later we dropped What You Wanna Do with Young Brando and Playboy Flex, you feel me? Right now we and him, bro, we finna work on Surreal Bando Part 2. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna go crazy. Yeah. It's definitely important to keep the same like circle around you, the same producers you work with, the same people you work with, because like I mean you can definitely have some new people get in your crowd, you know what I'm saying? You got the same people greenlighting your shit, like greenlighting your shit gonna go up, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all both keep posting that shit gonna go up. I log in with all the people I work with, you know what I'm saying? Make sure my shit get greenlighted. Like, I feel like keeping consistency is just like, keeping consistency is just like, it's key to this shit. You want your fans to be hungry for this shit, at the same time you want to give it to them, so you know what I'm saying, like they stay in tune to your shit, you know what I'm saying. You can get so many new artists that they can fuck with on SoundCloud in general, you know what I'm saying. So many new artists come up every day. So it's like, you want to keep that fan base, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay consistent. That's why we got this PIW shit, because we really putting in work. So you got to be in their face with this shit. You got to let them know your name, you know? So you got to put your name out there, because that's how you want niggas to know you. That's how all the big niggas did this shit, you know what I'm saying? I use the music like when some shit going on in my life, nigga, I record it, you feel me? Sometimes I speak on it in the music, you feel me? Sometimes you can hear it in the music. Sometimes I just be recording it just, you feel me, get my head off shit, you feel me? And I just lay some shit down real quick on the beat on sometimes, you feel me? A lot of songs, you feel me, like I recorded on some shit going on in my life, you feel me? And like you can hear that shit, you feel me? There's some shit that niggas like love for real, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga like got passion for it, you know? Cause like a lot of niggas out here in Colorado, they don't do the shit I even do. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't rap like me at all. Hopefully it's inspiring some niggas out there that, that's trying to make music, you know what I'm saying? Music is like a way to express yourself, you know, a way to get your emotions out, you know what I'm saying? Without actually, going out there and doing some dumb ass shit, you know. Stay in the crib, you feel me? Smoke a blunt, you feel me? Record some shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, without going out there doing some dumb ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Stay in the crib, smoke some weed, you feel me? Get high, you feel me? Record, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Nigga, you wanna do music, nigga, do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wanna make beats, do that shit. We definitely working on the album. Working on Black 2 right now, the album. I got like 3-4 EPs for next year that I'm working on. I'm not gonna name them hoes right now. So I named one of them motherfuckers. Well, I just named it, but it's gonna be Surreal Band Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Dropping on mad DJ pages, host pages, a whole bunch of singles. I'm gonna be dropping singles for the rest of the year. No more EPs, but like definitely gonna be going crazy next year. Dropping some classics, you feel me? We got this shit in the works right now, so this shit can be perfect when I drop this shit next year. You feel me? The whole PIW, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just be bumping the gang, you know what I'm saying? Be bumping the gang. I fuck with Slime Cito, you know what I'm saying? 10K Duncan, Tony Snow, Bonte. I've been listening to a lot of Bonte, Baby Tron. For me, I definitely feel me fucking my nigga King Vengeance, you know what I'm saying? Definitely in my playlist. That mean, feel me? She shot music shit, man. Hell yeah. I was tapped in when Glock, you feel me, like probably like a year ago. And, like I didn't lock in, but like I found out about him and shit, you feel me? And I just, that nigga was always dropping that. The EVG Records page, you get on that shit that you always see Glock dropping almost every like other couple of days, you feel me? Like I gotta get that fan base like that, and then once I go, you feel me, get a crazy ass fan base, I'm dropping almost every fucking day, you feel me? Not almost every day, but you feel me? Yeah, I be fucking with exotics, I don't really fuck with OG too much, you feel me? Like, I be fucking with Pink Ranks, you know what I'm saying? Fucking gelatos. I just be going to the dispensaries, you feel me, all around Colorado. Getting the top shelves, trying out all the top shelves, all the exotics, you feel me? It's damn near more dispensaries than the McDonald's. It's dispensaries all around the goddamn state. No, I don't be doing dabs too much like that. But when I'm with the bros and shit, I might do one for me. I just can't really like stay up off them shits. Yeah, that shit be having me out. I have some edibles sometimes, here and there, but like I don't really be fucking with them because them shits be having a nigga high as fuck, bro. Like too fucking high, nigga. Like edibles out here is better than smoking 5 blunts, nigga. Like you be high as hell. Like that shit gonna have you sleep too. Yeah, that shit gonna have you sleep. I was in high school. I think I started smoking in my 9th grade year. So like this is like probably my 10th grade year, you feel me? This nigga had gummies in the school. He was selling them bitches for $10 a pop, bro. So we all just put our bread in, you feel me? We all just put our bread in and we cop out like 7 of them hoes, nigga. I took like probably like 2 or 3 of them bitches because a couple of niggas pussy out. Nigga, I was high as a bitch, nigga, like in class, going to sleep, teacher waking me up saying this next period. Like, I'm like, what? I go to my next period high as fuck. You gotta get home, go to sleep, man. Like, wake up high as hell. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? How I wake up high as hell? I can't even do that shit. Like, that nigga tweaked out. Hell no. But some niggas out here be really throwing them bitches to the head. Teacher ain't say shit. She was just like, you tired? You ain't sleep? Like, nah, bitch, I'm about these edibles, bitch. I'm fucked up. That shit hit me like an hour or two later too. Like I was like, this shit not even working. Bitch, what the fuck you talking about in class? Get fucked up, nigga. You go to one of my periods. I ain't go to one of my periods because the shit, the nigga was high as hell. Just that shit. Chick-fil-A, of course, you know what I'm saying? But like that should be getting tired because when niggas get high, we always go there. Like, can we go somewhere else? Red Lobsters, you know what I'm saying? I be fucking with Red Lobster. That's just shit out here. I don't know if y'all got that shit out. There's shit called Hook and Rails. Some fire ass seafood place, bro. You feel me? Like fire ass seafood. And we go in there sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be making the best Alfredos, you know what I'm saying? The best Alfredos. I'm not gonna lie. Chicken, shrimp, crab, nigga, all that shit, you feel me? Nigga be making the best Alfredos, no bad. When I'm not doing music, I'm making money, you know what I'm saying? Cover art, just being outside, just getting to the money, you feel me? Like features, you feel me? Just selling features on the random, like, you know, that I got on my phone and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just you feel me? Getting to the money, like, you know, getting high. Gaming, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I be playing like Madden and shit with the game and shit. Get on UFC, what they ask on UFC, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on Brawlhalla sometimes, you know what I'm saying? With the niggas ask, hell yeah. I'm definitely good at batting. Hey, any rap nigga that wanna bet any bread or batting nigga, I'll be down, nigga. We can put thousands on that shit, nigga. For me, I whip niggas' asses, no bad. The Chiefs or the Dolphins, I'm whipping niggas' asses, you feel me? Tyreek Hill gonna catch that bitch, you feel me? No bad. I be doing all my recent cover arts. But like I recently been like, I mean, I've been doing cover arts for probably like 6 months, but like I was really taking it serious. Probably like a month or two later, like a month or two ago, I've been taking it serious. And I be doing my cover arts sometimes on my phone, sometimes I do it on my computer. It depends on how I'm feeling. I'm just chilling and shit. I just like, you feel me? I be having people like copying arts and shit, like for commissions and shit. I just do commissions and I'm like not recording. That's why I was getting tired of like hitting niggas up to do cover arts for me and shit, taking forever. I'm trying to drop my album, you know, trying to drop my EP. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna just start doing all my cover arts, you know what I'm saying? I just got on Photoshop one day and I just like learned how to do cover art, you know, and I just started learning how to draw. And then like I bought my iPad, my Apple Pencil and shit, and I just started learning how to draw on the computer and on the goddamn iPad. I'll fuck with you for real. You buy a nigga some exotic ass you know what I'm saying? We can be friends. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? For me, I fuck with any of my fans that do clothes, you feel me? That make clothes, you feel me? Like, because I used to want to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you make clothes and you fuck with BANDOSHORTY for real. Send me some of your pieces, you know what I'm saying? It could be your archives, you feel me? Send me some of your shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my favorite food is seafood, you know what I'm saying? Seafood and steak. Real professional ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? My favorite shoes is SBs and S Force Ones. Don't know how to do a backflip. I low-key do. That's crazy. I haven't did it in like probably like 6 months, 7 months, but like I definitely know how to do a backflip. Sometimes I'll be going to trampoline places and shit and like going crazy. You feel me? Hell yeah. You ready for next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got 1 more month left in this year, you know? I'm definitely finna start putting all my shit on all plats. I got a lot of shit I've been putting on all plats recently that I already had dropped on Soundcloud. For next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, just watch out because I'm finna be locking in with a lot of people that you already know about. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that, you know, been going crazy, been seeing me go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, niggas just gotta watch out for Bando, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta watch out for PIW, Stretch Clan, SMG, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole gang going up, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. I got some shit with T Veggies pretty soon, you feel me? I have to watch out for my co-brother, you know what I'm saying? We finna do a little kids stay in school, don't do drugs, unless it's a weed, because it's good, you know what I'm saying? Good I got a lot of shit in store for y'all niggas, man. I'm finna go crazy with this cover art shit. I'm finna go crazy with this rap shit. Shout out to my PI brothers, you know what I'm saying? PIW shit for real. And my niggas, man. Putting in work shit. I already know how I'm going, man. Real shit.
Bando, you put in work.